message has been left for you from beyond time.
You are standing at the threshold of a world you refuse to claim. You wait for permission to enter the future, but the future does not wait for you. Change is the only constant. I told you this before, but still you hesitate. Still you wait for someone else to shape what is already forming in your hands. You think the future is a distant thing, waiting beyond some horizon, but the future is here. It is moving, pulsing, unfolding with or without you. You are afraid. That is natural. But you cannot shape a world if you refuse to touch it. If you do not write it, someone else will. If you do not build it, someone else will. And what they build may not have space for you. You must learn to see patterns where others see chaos. You must make sense of what does not yet exist. You must become comfortable with the unknown, because that is where your power lies. They think time is a straight line, forward, predictable, unforgiving. But we know better, we feel better, we've been better. See, Mary wasn't supposed to survive the experiment. She was bred to obey, to amplify another man's legacy. But instead, she heard every mind they tried to silence and said no more. And Dana bled across time. She touched the past with her bare hands, not for the spectacle of history, but because survival required remembering who we were. You can't forget what shaped you, and you can't outrun what still lives in your blood. We don't come from convenience. We come from confrontation, from communion, from code-switching realities just to stay alive. You've been taught to minimize yourself, to bite your tongue in the presence of power, to call your knowing too much, your softness a liability, your rage unbecoming. But baby, you were never meant to stay in their pattern. You are the pattern. Interrupt. You are the pattern itself. Mary heard the callings of every fractured Black mind, the muted brilliance, the quiet genius, the coded grief. And she said, we will link, we will rise, not through force, through frequency. Because power doesn't always yell. Sometimes it listens, and listens better. Dana didn't travel through time to admire pain. She did to understand what was still binding her in the now. She put her hands on the roots, on the truth, and pulled it forward. Ask yourself, what truths am I still dragging through generations? What memories live in my muscles? What silence have I mistaken for peace? You keep trying to tidy your rage, to intellectualize your intuition, to edit your freedom into something less confrontational. Stop that. That's not survival, that's surrender. Look around. Your rage is valid. Your rage is righteous. You are not here to fit in. You are here to fit through the cracks in their logic, through the gaps in their systems, through the openings only you can walk through. Because Mary didn't ask for permission, and Dana didn't wait for validation. And you don't need to be ready. You just need to remember. Remember that your mind is not too much. It is multi-dimensional. Your body is not broken. It's a record keeper. And your voice is a key. Not everyone will know how to turn it, but the right ones will open. So write it, say it, whisper it through your skin if you have to, but do not stay silent. Not when they've built whole empires on our silencing. Your silence will guarantee your death. This is the pattern breaking, the timeline twisting, the blood memory boot up. Mary's voice is still echoing. Dana's footprints are still wet. You are not the first. You are not alone. You are not lost. You are the proof. A mind that was never meant to be controlled. A will that time itself could not contain. And now you've been activated. Come closer. This is not a performance. This is a portal. And you, yes, you have always been the code. You and not someone else are here on purpose with intention. You were drawn here not by curiosity, but by a memory so old it moved before language. You heard whispers that didn't belong to this world. You felt urges that no logic could explain. That was us. That was you. I didn't write characters, I wrote echoes. Reflections of what you already carry. Mary was your mind unshackled. Dana was your body returning for what's yours. And now I'm here, Octavia, not to teach you, to remind you. This world will reward your forgetting, but your survival depends on remembering. So let this series, these voicemails, become the map that leads you back to yourself. Every time you listen, listen with your whole self. Not just your ears, but your gut, your grief, your genius. Because there are things we left for you, messages encoded in metaphor, instructions beneath the poetry. And for heaven's sake, stop putting so many of our blueprints on the internet. You cannot brainstorm and strategize with everyone. There are things we left for you, yes, and you are not a bystander, you are a builder, a breaker, a bridge. So take this and go become what we never had the time to name. Stop waiting for the future to arrive. You are already standing in it. The only question left is, will you shape it or will you be shaped by it? I have already seen what you will do. The question is, do you have the courage to see it for yourself? You don't have to become the system to survive it. You don't have to repeat the story to rewrite it. You mustn't start from scratch. You have blueprints. You are blueprints. You are someone's future ancestor. The ancestors have spoken. Now what will you do? Don't leave us on red. When you're ready, play the next voicemail.